Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Fabulous Empty Nest with me, your host, Angie. Today is our regular Monday crochet and chat, and I have so much I want to share with you. I'm really excited about it. So let's go get what we need to be able to sit comfortably for the next 20-25 minutes. And then I'm going to walk you through the sweater that I made and what's next. So see you in a few. So I have my coffee. First, I want to say, if you're new here, welcome to the Fabulous Empty Nest. This is just a channel where we talk about all things crochet. We like to talk about different kinds of patterns, different kinds of yarn, different kinds of tips and tricks. If you're returning, I just want to say thank you. Your continued support means everything to me. As I said, I'm a new channel, so every like, every subscribe, it all means so much to me growing my channel. So I do appreciate the support. So I guess about a week and a half ago, I decided to start down a journey of recreating some items that I found on Pinterest that I was pretty sure were AI generated photos. And at first I was really nervous about it because I don't know, like I haven't done that kind of crocheting in a lot of years. I used to do it all the time, but in the last 25, 30 years, I've been mostly just crocheting from patterns. So I really just wanted to make sure that I was even capable of recreating these crochet items. I think deep down inside, I really knew I was, but you have to kind of build up that confidence a little bit. So I started with something pretty simple and basic, which was a granny square sweater. And if you've not ever made a granny square sweater before, basically you're just making up a group of granny squares, stitching them together in kind of a T shape and then stitching them together. And they make a really nice garment. So if you've never made one before, I encourage you to try it. It's a lot of fun. So that's what I decided to work on, is this just simple granny square sweater. The part that I thought might be a little bit challenging was the collar and the trim, because the collar was much right around this part. It got thicker and then it kind of got smaller. So I had to figure out how I was going to increase and then decrease for the bottom of the sweater. Not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Again, I just kind of pulled out some tools from my arsenal that I had tucked away. I knew how to do, but I just hadn't used it in a while. So I figured it out. Here's the thing about the sweater. I'm going to show it to you in a moment, but here's the thing about the sweater. There were several times when I was working on it that I was like, oh, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. And my husband would go, but is that what it looks like in the AI picture? And I was like, oh, dang it. That's right. I'm supposed to be recreating this sweater. So I tend to, when I create things, kind of take a lot of artistic license and I change it and do different things. And I wasn't supposed to do that with this sweater. So I had to keep reminding myself, like, just stick with what this picture looks like. So in a minute, I'm going to show you kind of the before and after, or the AI generated picture and then my picture. I think this turned out amazing. I'm very, very proud of myself for how well it turned out. And I'm looking forward to kind of doctoring it up into Angie style, because I kept it very, very simple and general. So I'm going to put in a picture right here of the AI generated picture. And then over here on the right side of the screen, I'm going to put the picture of the sweater that I created. I don't think that I would do anything different as far as trying to recreate that sweater. The next project is that cute little baby doll sun top, and I'm really, really excited about that. I've actually already started working out the kinks on that and kind of getting the yoke down. I haven't made a yoke for a sweater in ages, and so trying to figure out how to make a mesh type yoke. Once I get that down, the rest will be easy peasy, because it's just making the little baby doll skirt around the midsection. I think that's going to be really easy. But I'm also waiting for the yarn to come in. So I'm not going to actually start the real project until the yarn comes in. I'm just working with some 3-weight yarn that I have here around the house. So that's kind of that next project. But I think once I finish that, I'm going to be moving on to maybe a more complicated item. I haven't identified that yet. I've got my eye on a couple things, but I haven't really made a decision yet. The other thing that I wanted to share with you is that I got Basecamp cleaned up and it is so nice in here now. And I actually edited my first video at my computer desk. Which was really, really nice to be able to like sit down at my computer desk. And my window that's behind my computer monitor is actually my backyard. And we've got fruit trees back there. And it's just really nice. I find myself kind of looking out the window and daydreaming about spring and being out there planting my garden and getting all that stuff done. But anyway, I just was really happy with the way that it turned out in here. I do have a really big cotton haul coming from Hirschner's, and it's supposed to arrive tomorrow. And so once it arrives, I'm going to get it all stocked into my shelves, and then I will do a video on that next week, going through the yarn and putting it away, those kinds of things. There is another pattern that I've been wanting to start. My granddaughter, when she was living with us, really wanted me to make her an amigurumi. I really need to do that. So she wanted a larger size seal or otter. And so I was watching Tammy Crafty Mompreneur the other day, and it was one of her videos where she made these huge amigurumi. I mean, huge. Like she had an axolotl that was like 5 feet tall. And so I was like, I think I really want to make not like a huge, huge seal. I need to mail it to Tennessee, so it can't be so big that I can't throw it in a box. But I want to make her maybe, I don't know, about this big, maybe 2 feet, 2.5 feet, something she can snuggle with. So I really want to get that started. So I think I might start looking for a pattern and get working on that so I can get that shipped out to her. Her birthday's in May and she'll be turning 19. So I need to get her not only the seal finished, but I also need to make her a sweater. And then I also need to start a sweater for my niece. And then I've been really thinking about this. I really want to make a sweater for my cousin Amy. If you haven't checked out her channel, I'm going to put the name of it up here because I know I'm going to slaughter it, but it's like the Pickled Home. I think that's what it is. I'm so embarrassed that I don't remember the name of it. I think it's the Pickled Home. And she has a new channel that I think is really lovely. And I love her aesthetic. I love her whole story. She and her husband just bought a beautiful, well, they bought like a ranch and then they renovated a home. I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but I have watched it from beginning to end. They renovated this property and it is stunning. And she's just like somebody that's really easy to listen to, and I really enjoy her channel. So check her out, please. And I think that is it for today. I just wanted to update you on this project and how it looks. I'm really pleased with it, and I hope that you enjoy it. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep this, if I'm going to donate it. I also might auction it off for a good cause. I'm not sure yet. So we'll see. But I'm going to tell you, I did come up with my new winners for my giveaway. So I'm going to put the names right here. I'm also going to put them in the description. And I will be emailing everybody this week to let you know you're the winner and that you are going to be getting a prize in the mail, all those things. So we'll deal with that. But thank you for those of you that reached out and sent me ideas for my channel. And I've been just getting a lot of emails lately from all of you, all my friends out there in YouTube. And I just want to say thank you. It really brightens my day when I get an email from you all. And some of you just sent emails and didn't even enter the contest. And I really think that's special. So thank you. So I hope that you all had a wonderful Sunday. I am wishing you a fantastic week, and I will see you in a couple of days. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.